Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day at the river. And this morning, instead of making a bigger fire, I made a fire in my fire bowl. Now, for those of you who are new to camping, everybody had a video on how to make a colander, or rather food strainer, into a fire bowl, myself included. Now Amazon sells them for like $20, but nobody tells you where to get wood small enough to fit. This is a great little item, and it works for a small fire or something that you need to cook that doesn't need to cook for more than a half an hour. Well, recently I found these apple barbecue cooking chunks. This fire has been going for about 20 minutes, and they are the perfect size for the fire bowl. So that was a good find, and I'm excited about it because I love having a small fire in the morning, especially since it's going to rain today. I'm probably going to be hiding out under the tarp, and I'm going to want to have a small fire burner. So, yay! Let's think about breakfast. Now I know I said I don't like to do a lot of cooking at camp because it's hot, but I always make breakfast because it's not camp unless there's the smell of bacon in the air. So this morning we're going to have a quick and easy breakfast. I pre-measured the pancake mix. I did not pre-measure the water. I probably should have. I just hope I don't mess this up. But yeah. Pancakes and bacon. It doesn't get any simpler or easier than that. And let's just hope the Sheila doesn't mess up the pancake mix. You know what? I think I need a whisk. So, let's do that instead. That worked. Okay, let's try a new batch. It maybe look more like pancakes. I'm glad I bought a little extra batter. These are kind of thin, but they look like pancakes. Yay! Well, I'm not gonna have many pancakes, but I guess this is all I really need. Good enough for me. Let's turn this puppy off, put some syrup on it, and let's have a taste. Well, it's hot. Wolfie ate half the sketchy pancakes, and the ones that came out better are kind of thin. Barely a mouthful, but I'm not complaining. All right. This will keep me going until lunchtime. I think we're expecting rain about 4, so I need to make sure camp is ready. And in the meantime, I'm just going to sit here with my fan on. Let me turn this thing on now. Do a little editing, listen to some music, play a little poker, and stay cool. I'll see you in a little bit. Got me? Getting ready to have lunch. Today we are having BLTs. I know it probably doesn't look good, but trust me, they are delicious. And I got camp ready for I'm gonna get a small thunderstorm, so I got camp ready the best I could. I mean, worst case scenario, the truck tarp falls down and we have to get in the truck, okay? But I'm hoping it won't be that bad. I also cleared out the truck because a lot of times when I'm here, there's usually someone else on the campground as well. But then sometimes when I'm here, there isn't. And so usually the owner lets me know whether or not she has other campers coming in. And if she doesn't, then I prepare the truck just in case Wolfie and I are more comfortable being in the truck since we're here all by ourselves. Doesn't happen all the time, but it has happened once or twice. So I learned to make sure the truck is always ready and there's room for my air mattress in case I make the decision to sleep in the truck. Because I will never forget that bear thing 2 years ago. Okay? So, after I get finished my lunch, I think we're going to do a few more tips. The tips I gave in the other video, they were the main tips. But these are the secondary things that you may or may not know. But I know, for me, knowing them or figuring them out or someone schooling me was extremely helpful. So let me go ahead and finish my lunch and I will be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. It turned out the storm was more of an inconvenience than anything else, and it didn't last but maybe 20 minutes. So that actually gave me more time than I thought I was going to have, because we were expecting it to last about 2 hours. So I actually had time to pop out an Amazon video. So be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, I actually have put some water on my stove to boil because I prepared dinner at home and I put them in those food saver bags so that I could actually just drop it in some boiling water to heat it up and be good to go. So I see the water boiling already. I guess it took me too long to set up, the camera and everything. But I need to go ahead and put my food in there. And as soon as I do that, I'll be back with the 5 tips that I have for you. In the meantime, here's a video of how I prepared this meal at home. Number 1, binder clips. These things are wonderful, okay? Because sometimes, using a carabiner is not always practical, but a binder clip, it has a good grasp and they come in handy all over camp. If I want to put a tarp up against my shade shelter because the sun is coming in more than one direction, I just use these to tarp it onto the shelter. So these are wonderful, okay? Tip number 2, moving pads from Harbor Freight. I always put a moving pad inside my tent. That gives me something soft to sit on, something soft to crawl around on. It gives you so much cushion. And it also insulates you from the cold of the ground. Okay, so moving pads from Harbor Freight inside your tent. In a pinch, in an absolute pinch, you could probably just sleep on that because, believe it or not, it provides quite a bit of cushion. And it also insulates from the coldness of the ground. Okay, tip number 3, 4x6 tarps from the Dollar Tree. Of course, they're $1.25, but you would not believe how handy these little 4x6 tarps come. I mean, I probably have about 5 of them just in the truck because you never know when you need a small tarp. And if you need a bigger tarp, well then binder clip 2 together. But those little tarps are wonderful. They come in handy for so much stuff. Not even at camp, also at home. So 4x6 tarps from the Dollar Tree. 4. Batteries from Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has got the best deals on batteries I have ever seen. Because, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, Duracells, I mean, you almost need to take a mortgage out on your house to get some D batteries from Duracell. Harbor Freight batteries are so reasonable. In my opinion, they seem to last just as long as the big name brands, and they are just economical and come in handy whether you're camping, at home, or anything. Batteries from Harbor Freight. Number 5, tote bags. Now, I can lift a 40-pound package from the cage to my table at work to box it up, but I cannot carry 40-pound tote, okay, down my steps and to my Jeep. So what I use are the insulated bags you get from the grocery store. They're square, they zip around the top. I put my items in that, and it's usually not more than maybe 10, 12 pounds. I can carry 2 of those down the steps at one time. And they're also weather resistant when you get to camp, because not everybody has the same upper body strength. So I find those bags. I have a bag for my kitchen stuff. I have a bag for my lights. What's the other bag? Kitchen. Oh, I have a bag for the bathroom. Matter of fact, let me show you what the bag looks like. See? I think it even says bathroom on the top. So in my truck, when I pack to go camping, I have 3 or 4 of these bags all lined up, 2 on each side of the truck, and then I put the bigger items in the middle. But for me, this makes it so much easier because once I get to camp, I just take the bag and put it in the area it belongs to. I know this goes into the shower tent, and when I have time, I can go ahead and put everything where it belongs. The kitchen bag, everything I need is in that bag. I love this system for me. It might be helpful for you. Now, let the food heat up a little bit longer, and I'll go ahead and plate dinner and show you what we're having. Guys, in case you haven't figured it out, I made shrimp scampi. You know, my food never looks good. I'm not one of those presentation people, but it's usually always delicious. I think I went overboard with the noodles though. $50 million noodles on my plate, and I can't get any on my fork. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God, it is so good. It has been a long day, and I am glad I didn't try to prepare this from scratch at camp, because I have absolutely earned this meal. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Sorry. Look. Okay. We're going to end this here because it has been a long day for me, and to have to kind of get things straightened up after the little storm we had. And actually, I would like very much to maybe take a nap. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you all on the next trip. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.